Pete downtown this morning. The mission was the 37th launch from Starlink this year. They've dropped more than 1,000 satellites this year alone. And it dropped those broadband internet satellites into low orbit. The idea is to rebuild the internet up in space for us, according to the SpaceX founder, who's, of course, Elon Musk.
Yeah, we don't get, they launch a lot, but we don't get to see them that often from this side. But
announcement is expected in just hours about the Country Thunder Music Festival happening on St. Pete Beach. Right now, the event
across the country, because notice all the rain setting up out to our west. We have this ridge of high pressure, and you can see where it's sitting right here along the East Coast. That's going to keep us rain-free. All the weather systems are going to go around us, including any potential for severe weather. They are expecting a severe weather outbreak today across the plains and into the Midwest. We won't see our pattern breakdown until early next week when that ridge starts to move out of the way, and then a very weak cold front moves through the area. Here's a look at satellite and radar. Here's that weather system right now. Looks like some flooding ongoing right now in parts of Michigan this morning. Here at home, we are nice and dry. Just a few quick passing clouds rolling on by in the sky. Very mild morning out there with temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. Although St. Pete, you're the warm spot per usual, sitting at 73 degrees right now. 68 in Tampa, 61 in Wesley Chapel, 64 in Lakewood Ranch, 58 in Brooksville, 60 in Frostproof. That Gulf temperature still sitting at 72 degrees. Highs today back in the mid to upper 80s. I do think Tampa will reach about 87, very close to the record yet again of 90 degrees set back in 1991, and mid to upper 80s goes for all of us, whether you live on the coast or inland. Very hot day. Overnight tonight, lows will drop into the low 60s, maybe some patchy fog. We'll be watching for that tomorrow morning, mainly along the Nature Coast, and I do think our chance for fog will increase as we head into the back half of the week, as not only our high temperatures start to climb, but our humidity also starts to climb, which I'll show you here in just a second. Here's a look at high temperatures as we go through the rest of the week. Mid to upper 80s, potentially reaching 90 degrees through the weekend. And then here's our weak cold front next week. That'll drop our temperatures into the low to mid 80s. So, of course, this time of year, cold fronts don't do all that much for us. They just take our temperatures from well above average to more so near average, and usually drops our humidity a little bit as well. Speaking of, here it is. So our dew points will generally be in the low 60s the next couple of days, upper 50s to low 60s. But notice that spike as we head into the weekend. That's that humidity surging ahead of our cold front. So not only will we be hot with temperatures in the 90s, but it is going to be humid. So something to keep in mind if you have outdoor plans this weekend. It is going to be sticky. You got to be staying hydrated. Very low end rain chance next Monday afternoon. We're looking at maybe less than 1/10 of an inch of rain overall by the time it's said and done. Rain forecast looks great today. Light chop on the bay sees 1 to 2.
At a high school there, injuring 16 people before taking his own life. This is a new tweet coming down from the Associated Press just within the last half an hour. This all unfolding in Turkey, which school shootings are extremely rare. I was looking at some data pulled, and only one shooting happened at a school between 2009 and 2018. That was a study conducted with our country and others across the sea just to compare. Very rare in Turkey for this to happen. They're still searching for a motive at this time.
All right, time now 5:13. Let's get you up to speed with some of the stories we're tracking this Tuesday. Florida's Attorney General is asking the U.S. Census Bureau to change how it counts people. Yesterday, AG James Meyer filed a petition with the Census Bureau to return to historical census.
About to take off in just a couple minutes. If we can pull that back up, we can get a look at the timer there. Even take it full if you'd like, so you can get about negotiating teams from both the U.S. and Iran returning to the table potentially by the end of this week. So we're looking at a window between Friday and Sunday potentially. No hard date set, but this, of course, is aiming to get a real concrete, permanent peace deal in place. So we will certainly see what the U.S. side of things has to say once this is confirmed by the government. Back to you. All right, plane crash that happened near the Corpus Christi International Airport. Take a look for yourself. You can see what's left of this small aircraft. What we can confirm at this hour is that 2 people are in the hospital right now recovering from those injuries. Take this full so we can get a better look here together if you can.